You know, it's unbelievable to me that in 2017, a movement to respect, defend, and preserve the Confederacy still exists. Yet here we are. You know, the biggest irony in American political culture is the respect for the Confederacy. Here you have a group of people that say they're patriots, that say they have the utmost respect for the United States of America, clinging to this symbol of treason, this symbol that led these separatist traitors into battle. There's nothing patriotic about that. What is that about? Why do you have so much admiration for Robert E. Lee or Jefferson Davis? These people that decided, no, you know what? We want to protect our right to own other human beings. We want to protect our right of free labor. We want to protect our right of discrimination. What is that? Why do you hold on to that? Why do you still grab on to this notion that the Confederacy and all that it represents is just Southern pride? That's just respecting our Southern roots. No, it's not. It has absolutely nothing to do with that. Statues of Confederate generals should have never been erected in the first place. State-sanctioned holidays respecting and revering the Confederacy and learning more about Confederate history and teaching it to our school children about how important it is to know about how brave those Confederates were that rebelled against the United States of America, tried to start their own country, and went to war against this country. There's nothing patriotic about the Confederacy. There never has been, and there never will be. So please just stop with the Southern history nonsense. Both sides of my family are originally from the South. My mother's people come from Mississippi and my father's come from Georgia. Like a lot of black people during the Great Migration during the 1940s and 1950s, they left the South because it was unbelievably racist and the conditions were unbelievably unbearable under Jim Crow laws. So they went north to Chicago, and other families went north to places like Cleveland and Detroit. Some went west to Los Angeles. They left the South. Their roots are just as Southern as anybody else's. Do you see them clinging on to the Confederate flag or a statue of Jefferson Davis or Robert E. Lee and saying, no, don't take that down. Keep flying that flag over my state capitol. Keep respecting that statue of that Confederate general because I'm Southern and those are my Southern roots. Hell no, you don't. And you know why. You would think that in 2017 that all this just went without saying. I shouldn't have to explain to anyone why the Confederacy does not represent Southern pride, how it has nothing to do with Southern pride. Southern pride comes from your Southern culture. Your Southern culture doesn't have anything to do with the fact that 150 plus years ago, a group of people knew they were on the verge of losing the most important culture war of all time, and they could see that right to own other human beings slipping away from them. So they were grasping at straws in any way to protect and defend their right to own slaves. Make no mistake about it. Without the controversy over slavery, the Civil War never happens. Period. Yet here we are in 2017 with people still arguing for these Confederate artifacts and flags and symbols. Why? Why? That's all I have to say about that. I will see you guys in the next video. In the meantime, peace and love out to Charlottesville, Virginia.